You're watching Guude. You're watching Guude. Trying just to save our lives, got you laughing every night.
Hello, everybody. I'm gonna stop saying hello, guys, just to like mess with 500 and how many episodes it is at this point? 500 and some. Very technical. 500. I should work for NASA. So we're gonna take in what route we're gonna go. I don't know. You know, let's just choose the metric system today. Tomorrow I don't know where I'm going with this. So, how's everyone's doing? How's everyone's doing? Apparently, I'm not doing so well. Can't talk. You know, everyone keeps telling me I need to be growing thick. You're telling me my wood is not... I don't have enough girth in my wood, is what I keep getting told. I keep being told... I mean, basically, I just said what I keep being told, but I'm going to say it again. Say it again now. You guys said... There's no way to say this. It's not erotic. Yeah, you said my wood's not thick enough, and I need to be placing 4 saplings together and making thick wood, and I'm gonna do it. My problem with that is how fucking tall are these trees gonna be, and when they're that tall, how much time am I gonna spend like climbing? I guess if they're 4 wide, I can just like loop around, kind of like make like a spiral staircase as I chop. Yeah, I'll be fine. It's better than this shit right here, having to step up 1 block to get this last one, and then it doesn't ever fall. It like sits up there, you forget about it, and then it's on the ground later. These are some serious first world problems. All right, we got 4 now, I think. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. All right, we're gonna see. We'll see what that we end up with from these 4. I want you growing. You're not girthy enough for the people. What happened here? Did I do that? I don't remember doing that. So, I was thinking while we were apart about this thing and how I wanted it to look, and I think I want to actually put a shell on it. So I'm going to try this out and see what it looks like. We'll decide if we actually want to have a shell on it. I guess I can completely close this in here so we can get the full effect. Alright. That's not what I want there. Come down below it here. Nope, still not what I want. I need you to cooperate. Work with me here. There you go. I need more wood. Oh, is it? What kind of wood? How girthy does it need to be? There's kids watching. I don't know who I'm telling this to. Like telling you guys. Like I'm offended by my own self. Or maybe I'm offended at the kids that are watching. Even better. Alright, we're going to do both sides again so we can get the full effect. We need the full effect. I don't have enough wood for the full effect. Shit. I don't know how you actually get in either. I guess you just come in like right here. This is how you enter. Yeah. Okay. Well, but that'll do. Do just fine. All right. There, just for it's a placeholder. You know what a placeholder is? All right. So we got that. And I want it to be kind of breezy. When I was thinking of this last night, I have to admit I had a little bit to drink when I was envisioning all of this. There was like sugar plums dancing in my head. Not really. I walked all the way over here to do that. Okay, I did it. Okay. All right. So now I needed fence. That was the next part of my plan. want it to be netherrack fence, but that would get expensive eventually. How do you make fence? It's like these plus, I don't know. No. Oh wait, they made it where you need actual stick or things in there, right? I guess they did that so that you could color them now, right? Because now there's different kind. That's how you make a gate. Fuck do you make fence? Surely it's not. Who you calling Shirley? It is! Fuck me, that's expensive. Alright, hold on. Yeah, give me some of that. Yeah! Give me this back. Let's see what the birch fence looks like. Can't grab my stuff correctly here. Alright. Expensive ass birch fence. So what do I have here? I got 3 spaces. So I could actually have this do something here. Let's see what it looks like from out here. Okay. One of these really quickly. I want it to be breezy, alright? Does that make sense? Does breezy make sense? Do you know what the fuck a breeze is? Because when I was thinking about it last night, I was like, man, it get pretty hot in there, though. And it's like, wait, this is Minecraft. It's not going to get hot in there. That was my primary concern, was that it was going to get a little warm inside of here. Well, yeah, it only made 3. What the hell did you forget how many you made in the time that I came over here? I did, actually. I'm sorry. Now I have 9. That's going to get me places. I don't like how that doesn't connect. I knew it wasn't going to connect to the stair, but like that. This would take a lot of quartz too, so we probably don't want to do this with quartz. Let's get rid of these bottom ones actually. How would this look if I attached it like this? That. And then let's replace this because I'm not going to use that much quartz, let's just be honest. Though I would like to. It would be very pretty. Let's do this on both sides because that's what we're going to eventually actually do. Let's go ahead and sleep too because that's something we're going to do as well. I'm the only one on for once. I don't like it because I get to sleep. I like sleep. Sleep's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and pretend that we're sold on this idea. Okay. And now I just kind of want these two to come together somehow here. How would it look? So what's... Never mind. Goes back. So I don't like this idea of this much birch wood. Yeah, I don't know if I'm sold on this one. See, I was thinking here. Were you thinking? Were you thinking, Guude? That I could do some kind of lighting technique. Can't place torches there though. I mean, I could hang like some glowstone, like right here, in between. Let's see what that looks like really quick. That actually looks pretty cool. Kind of like that. That would take a lot of glowstone though, which I don't think we're ready to commit that much glowstone. I'm gonna leave that there for right now while we consider it. I don't know about this whole setup here. We're gonna keep playing with this for a second. Let's see if we can come up with anything that we actually like. I like the quartz, honestly, but man, that would be so expensive. I'm like, let's see how many I make now. Then we could really decide. That did not help my decision making at all. Alright. So let's change this up. Let's remove that. What else could we place there that would look maybe better? Not that, because it doesn't connect with it. Of those. Let's put more of these on just so we get the full effect here. I missed that one. That's okay. I'm getting rid of you because you're not part of this. You only gave me 3, didn't you? Well, I'll never know because I already have some in my inventory. But if I close it in, then we lose the breeze aspect, right? So that doesn't really help me. You don't connect there either, do you? Let's see how this looks, though. Whoops. Yeah, I don't even feel like I'm getting a breeze. This breeze is really important, okay? You know it would get hot and stuffy in here, right? You know I'm right. Well, like I'm not. Kinda wondering how this would look with the glass. So, oh, you know what? Let's this is gonna be this is really getting crazy. But I wonder. How many iron ingots does it take? Does it really take that many? Holy crap. Okay, that's alright. It's alright. Just considering things right now. Nothing's in stone. Well, that's not really stone. Okay, so now, what if we did that? Got rid of these completely. Zooming along, how does that look? How do we feel? Do we feel the breeze? Give me that. I want it back. Okay. Now I'm wondering if this would look better with bars instead of glass. I don't really know. Alright, let's bring this across for now, just so we can look at it in its full glory. It still hasn't solved my issue for needing light in here, though. Which was part of one of the things it was supposed to solve. I kind of like that. I think I do. And then we could even do something where it comes across back here. Not sold in that last little addition that I just made, but okay. Okay. Alright, I need opinions. this is your jobs. Let me know what you think about all the options that I've kind of run through here. If you got some suggestions of your own, make them and then tweet them at me so I can see what you guys are thinking as well. But yeah, there's half our episode, me trying to figure out what we want. Because again, keep in mind, so don't get too expensive with it. Because keep in mind, it's gonna need to cover our entire thing. So iron bars is probably not a smart choice either on my behalf, because that will get expensive iron wise for sure. So yeah, tweet me your own ideas and thoughts, and we'll go from there. Did I really turn all that wood into? Oh, there it is. Stuff away. Don't need any of this stuff. Take you and you. Alright. I think we're gonna come back and put the powered rail in last. People keep asking if the two tracks are gonna stay exactly the same the whole way, and that's not my plan. Because I was thinking I would love to hit a mountain. I'll break this, take it with us. I'd love to hit a mountain head on, and then this one like go around the mountain this way, and this one going around the mountain that way. That's kind of my plan for that to happen at some point. So, yeah, they will not always stay together. So yeah, what we could talk about today? I was thinking about talking about my mistakes. If you have virtual reality, because we talked a lot about the HoloLens, which is augmented reality, but I haven't really talked about the Oculus Rift or any of those things in a long time. I mean, obviously we did when they first came about, but it's been quite a while since I've made any mention at all. And I had not really done anything with my dev kit 2 until the last Loot Crate video. It's just been kind of sitting around, but if you haven't watched my last Loot Crate video, not the one from July, but the month before July, so that would be June, I did this thing where I said it was a digital Loot Crate, and I pretended that I opened the Loot Crate using my Oculus Rift. What I actually did was I unboxed the Loot Crate outside. You scared me, pig. Using my GoPro on my head, so it appeared like an Oculus Rift would. And then I came inside and watched the same video on my Oculus Rift and mimicked my hand motions. So I was actually watching the video on my Rift, because people have asked that, like, did you actually have the video? And I did. So that made that easier to do, of course, because I was just watching myself and then mimicking my hand motions as I went along. Alright, what are we looking at here? We come all the way up and then go straight back down? Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to go up here. Let's see. See if it makes sense here to go around. Well, that's quite a drop. That's alright, that'll be fun. Drop her all the way down into this swamp, and then we'll turn. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. So since I don't know, how long has it been now? It's been over a year since Oculus Rift came about. I need some torches. And was then bought by Facebook and so on. But in that time, it still hasn't gone to consumers yet. And meanwhile, everyone and their brother has jumped into this this space. And at E3, the number of VR headset technologies that were available was a little bit crazy. Some of them I'd never even heard of. So of course every console is working on, except for Nintendo. No one ever knows what Nintendo's doing. They're just doing their own thing, you know. They got it worked out, don't worry. The thing about Nintendo is you never know if something's going to work, and then it just does. Like, meaning not like be broken, but I mean like, when I first saw the Wii, I thought that the whole thing was stupid as hell. Like, I don't know, just the design for it, everything about it is like, this is not gonna work. But it does. It just does. Anyways, tangent. So Sony's got the PlayStation VR. Um, who else? Obviously, Microsoft has the HoloLens. Again, that's not the same thing because we're talking about augmented reality versus virtual reality. And then there's the Oculus, and there's also one called Star VR, and that was the one I'd never heard of before going to E3. Oh, I just realized I went from having a cover. Though I guess, the problem with what I was just talking about splitting the two roads is the cover will change. So we need a single cover design and a non-single cover design. When I say single, I don't mean like it's got a boyfriend or girlfriend. It's just, single. So what the reason why I wanted to talk about this is I think that Oculus has kind of missed out as a result of all this. I think that they proved to the world that this is something that's viable now and that people are interested in it. And I think everyone took the work that they did in that regard, and ran with it. So of course they didn't. It wasn't like Tesla, like where they release, their patents and they say, here you go to town, let's change the world. It wasn't like Oculus went and did that, but they did show people that consumers actually gave a shit about virtual reality and that the technology was now good enough to support it. I mean, obviously, like, you look back and Nintendo had done this a long time ago with the Virtual Boy, but obviously the technology was not ready yet, as Nintendo showed us, with the red screen crap that was the Virtual Boy. But there's a good example of Nintendo, too. Like, they'll just do stuff, and sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. Like the Virtual Boy. Did not work. And we're coming down quick. Okay, a little bit quicker than I want, in fact. It's alright. It's okay. It's a lot quicker than I want there. So I just don't know. It was kind of funny, a couple of the games that we demoed at E3, whenever you talk to the developers about, well, we'll be launching with VR support, and they're like, yeah. And you're like, which VR support? Can't say just yet. It's really funny with the games that we're working with Sony, because it's like, or the 505 games is a good example. They had a drift, because they're just being published by 505 games. They had a drift being played on the Oculus Rift, and then they had The Walking Dead Overwatch being played with Star VR. So you had the same publisher using two different techs because their developers developed for two different techs. But obviously they're going to want to support them all. It's funny how long it's been, and that there's still not built-in support for a lot of this stuff. Like Alien Isolation launched with support for the Oculus Rift, but it was like hidden in the game. You have to know how to cut it on, which I've done and tried it, and I will tell you that is the most terrifying experience ever, and I don't recommend that you do it. If you thought that game was scary without it being in VR, it's way worse in VR. Can attest and promise and would not lie to you guys. Tell you what, Bobby. I don't know why I'm saying this. Jesus Christ, if I could place a block the correct way, you think I'd played this game before. Okay. So how do we want to go? We go in. And I think we keep going to like right over here, and then we turn. Go straight through there. Does that sound good? Straight through there. Yep. Okay. Glad you guys can agree with me. My assessment of where we should place the blocks. You just learned how good of a block placer I am, in fact. I'm still curious what the Oculus is going to cost at the consumer level, because they're trying to get the cost down from the dev kits. And the dev kits are like $400, I believe, is what I paid. Maybe not. Don't really know. I think it was $400. Pretty sure that's right. Hey, pig. What you doing, pig? Alright, let's see here. Let's see what we got going on. One of the things I'm most excited for in this build is looking at the overviewer map and getting to see all of it laid out in its beauty and glory one day. Which I feel like this project's going to get done quicker than we all realize. It's going to seem slow going, I think, but I think it's gonna happen much faster than any of us anticipate. Just one day, you're just gonna be like, wow, it's already done. And I'll be like, yeah, it's already done, man. Now I don't make any more videos for like 6 months until I come up with something else to do. I really like this the Game Wisp thing that we're doing now. And earlier today, I was looking at the fan server, and you guys are going crazy on there. So I have to actually take some time at some point and go on the fan server and maybe make a video showing what everyone's done. It's quite the social experiment in what people will and will not do, because again, it's not a modded server; it's completely vanilla. So it's very interesting to me how you guys interact and treat each other with respect, as you should. Going across here. I'm probably forgetting some of the VR tech too. Now, like, as I talked about, I felt like I was not remembering all of them. This tree. You're in the way of progress, tree. You're like that planet Earth in that movie. Mainly the book. So descriptive, Guude. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is what I was talking about. That movie, you know, that book thing. I like this one right here, though. I guess the other way, it's not going to be this big climb. We can kind of go around the side there and make it less of a climb, can't we? I guess going through and doing one-way track first is smarter, and then coming back the other way. Though that does mean we'll get all the way to spawn and be like, all right, now we're turning around. Which, I guess that won't happen, because once we pick out our first town, that's what I'll do. I'll do it in segments of towns. Which I would love to make people the mayor of these towns. Like, I would love to come across one of these towns, and then what I would really love is to grab someone that's not currently got a project and really doesn't have any interest in a new spawn, and get them excited about a town. Like, it would be great. Like, I don't think Adeline is really working on anything right now, or maybe Doc. Like, some of these people that don't have anything they're working on, and just be like, hey, you're a mayor now. What's it feel like to be the mayor? Yeah! And then they could, you know, build a town. I think it would be really cool. This is like a pipe dream right here. Biggest pipe dream ever. If, like there was, like, trades going on, so, like I make Milby a town, right? This is an example, because Milby is not a Minecraft player. Though his girlfriend, maybe Jazz can have a town. Not really. You see Jazz and Dabby. My wife would immediately demand that she gets to play Minecraft too. But I got all sidetracked in my head. So anyways, so Milby gets a town, right? So it's Wheatville, or no, why would it be Wheatville? It would be Woolville. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Woolopolis, I guess you could say. MC and him could be the mayor together, in fact. So anyways, he's got lots of sheep, but he ain't got no wheat. And so then we give Badge a town, because obviously Badge, wheat, right? We give Badge a town, and then Badge is the wheat man. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Yeah. And so he grows the wheat, as Badge is known for, and he sells it to Milby Town for wool. And then I don't know. We'll eventually have to have like a trade partnership agreement thing and the transatlantic thing, and yeah, there'll be a lot of drama probably, and we'll have to, I don't know. We'll catch Milby in some kind of prostitution ring, actually, and all this time we'll end up with syphilis on the Mindcrack server. This is actually a terrible idea I've come up with. But it could be cool. Could be. Like, I just think it'd be really cool to, like, leave them there, right? You just leave them. And then, like, you come back, like, a month later, and, like, this whole town is popped up under their tutelage. Tutelage. I just wanted to say tutelage. Doesn't even matter if it fits. I just want to say it. Just start doing this with fans. Just before you know it, everyone that watches my episodes will end up on the Mindcrack server. What did I do with that bed? Put it down. I guess wherever I slept the second time, I left it there. Well, you know what? We're actually out of time. I know, it's sad. Happens so quick, right? It's like, well, I guess it's not really quick. It's about 30 minutes, you could say. You know, these four... Well, I guess I haven't been here the whole time either, have I? So to say, these four-way saplings don't grow, but I guess they probably grow at the same rate that other saplings grow. It's just I haven't been here for them to be loaded and grow. But anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed, as you always do. Or don't. I don't really know that you always do, actually. I put a lot of words in your mouth just then. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
I'm wearing a straw hat.
I see. Okay.
It's
Sure.
a straw hat.
I believe you. It looks kind of like that cheese I wore that one time.
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
It kind of does. You're like
It doesn't.
a big cheesehead. Where's our cat?
The cat. So you might have noticed I've worked on the floor. I accidentally broke that block, and I didn't realize it destroyed the cat. So he's just gone because he's a statue. He was a grave marker, not a statue, and so he just died when I broke the block underneath him.
You killed our cat.
I can make another one.
No, it's not gonna be the same.
Okay,
That's like,
okay.
oh well, you know, your favorite pet died. Oh, let's go to the pet store.
I can make another one.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, my little sister died. Me and your mommy and daddy are gonna go fuck now. Bye.
Okay, you're right. It's not quite the same. But the floor is different.
It is. It's not any of the textures we discussed.
No. This one actually Nick Graves sent over, pointing out that it looks more like diamond plating, like like you would have on steel diamond plates.
That's true. That's true.
And so I kind of like that. And then over here, I worked on this little walkway, which I don't know if you like this or not. It has now railings and.
Oh, that's permanent.
Did you think what?
I thought. Okay.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm not being an asshole. Well, I guess
Okay.
I am, but I honestly thought that was like, oh, this is some little temporary thing Chad's got
This
going
is where
on.
this is gonna go. No, this is it.
Is that even a block? What the hell is that?
What's
Manufacturing block strike. Oh, it's a micro block. Oh,
It's
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful.
Can you make that sound any more forced? That is beautiful.